What's up, Twitch? What's up, Twitter? I hope you're having a good day because my day is going well. And for the live stream, I was talking about um. Okay, wait a minute. What's up, JG? What's up, Barcode?
So, salute, homie. How you doing?
Good. That for the live stream, I was talking about wrestling and Star Wars and some of the gaming franchise where I think at movies in this era and stuff like that. And stuff like that, because in my opinion, certain games shouldn't be live action. In my opinion, just keep them animated.
Facts.
That's what I think, in my opinion. And kind of like for wrestling, I kind of like the older the old time wrestling in the 90s that we got now. They're going back to the older wrestling. I think is Roman Reigns. That the bloodline. Because the bloodline remind me of the NWO and all people and stuff. That's the only thing that I could think of being like the old two era. Because when you look at the attitude era and stuff like that, wrestling wasn't afraid to take chances. Cause that just me. And Charlotte Flair, in my opinion, she get too many chances. I think, in my opinion, Charlotte Flair. And plus, who do you like? Who you like in this wrestling thing right now?
I find it hard to like anybody really right now because it seems like I said, Attitude Era is probably the last great era of wrestling to me. If you want to call it great. It seems like they're trying to copy what happened prior to, when it started to now. A lot of wrestlers are trying to copy things like there can be no more Ric Flairs, right? There can be no more Jake the Snakes, right? They're those wrestlers of old. They're done. They're gone. It's no repeating.
Yeah.
And I think it's become more entertainment. It's always been entertainment, but because like we all know wrestling, that's all is fake. Right? Storylines, everything's just fake.
Yeah.
The moves are real, but everything else is fake. Injuries are real, but everything else is fake. And it's almost like you're a kid, you're waiting on Santa Claus to come down and bring the presents. Then as you get older, Santa Claus doesn't exist. So it just doesn't have that same fire anymore as it used to be. You still have those who who will fight you saying everything's real still. But I don't know. Like you would mention the Flair person, like she's a legacy. That's probably why she's getting chance after chance after chance. Who's the other guy? The Legend Killer. What's that guy's name? Roman Reigns. I'm not a fan
Randy
of
Orton.
at all. Randy Orton, legacy guy.
Randy Orton.
How many chances he's gotten? Chance after chance after chance. Now you got the Rock's daughter, doing her thing now. She's also gonna get chance after chance. They're legacy wrestlers.
he got
Oh, you're breaking up a little.
and oh
Oh, you good now?
and kind of like my opinion, Roman Reigns is the only one that don't got a legacy who kind of had to earn it because then if you look at it, he he had to work his way up from the Indies, the NXT, just to be in the Shield, and now he's the head of the bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
He's the only one I know who came for legacy, who really earned it, and he didn't lose the family name and stuff like that. He really didn't use the family name. He just used a wrestling name, and he worked his way up
Yeah.
and stuff like that. If you look at it, that because like the Rock wasn't always the people champion. He was Macavina, I think, something like
Yeah, the
Michael.
Rocky Malvia or some weird name. Yeah,
Shucks, what his name was.
it was Rocky Maivia, something like that.
Yeah. He came in like that. Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah.
came in with the
That
whole.
was his name that he first started off.
He had the whole Samoan intro and all that stuff. Then
Oh yeah, football.
when he came to Nation of Domination, he
Yeah.
joined that. He was a heel for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing about The Rock, if you notice his matches, he was getting his ass kicked most of the time.
Yeah.
Just if you
And
go
that was
back
a
and
good
watch a
thing
lot
in
of his
my opinion.
matches,
Yeah, because you look at Cold Stone, you look at Brock Lesnar. I think in my opinion, he wasn't.
I think they tried to sell
Because that's
Brock
just
Lesnar
me.
as the
In
next
my
guy.
opinion, he wasn't winning half no matches.
Yeah, they tried to
He
make Brock Lesnar that
was
guy, but
like,
he just
how can I say this? Yeah, and put a thing about it, people hate on John Cena, but the thing is, John Cena had the company on his back for about 10 years, because then nobody else went to step up. CM
that's true.
Punk did it for a while, but the thing is, he wasn't changing his gimmick. He
Mm-hmm.
thought some pipe bomb. I say, come on now, that come on. Now you gotta change your character at some point. Unless you like a Chrome Stone Steve Austin, who got a concrete character because of his look or something like that, or something like Mick Foley as man. That's the only people who probably can keep their same character and different look and stuff like that. Punk should have learned that. I think, in my opinion, he was too. Because you look at the push that he was getting, Vince McMahon had like him, seeing like just doing the pipe bomb thing. Punk was bringing in, he wasn't changing his character to bring in more people. Sound like John Cena. And kind of like, in my opinion, John Cena just got too much hate. I think, in my opinion, that's just what I think. John Cena got too much hate because if you look at the run he had, he was putting Bray Wyatt over. He let CM Punk beat him. He was putting people over. Just doing his 10-year run. They wasn't taking him by the bull and give yourself a good story. Come on.
Yeah, I did
Bray
like John Cena.
Wyatt.
Oh, the Wyatts. Yeah, I love the Wyatts. I think I like the
Oh
intro more than anything
yeah.
else.
Oh yeah,
But I used to work
because you see the
security at a lot
wires
of those.
come in. Oh, okay.
I
And
used to work at
kind of like
security
in
at a lot of
my
those
opinion,
events.
oh, okay. And kind of like for me, right? That like for the wires, if I was a wrestler, I would have been creeped out by that junk. I said, wait a minute, what they doing? That's stuff. I would have been creeped out by it. So that,
You breaking up a lot.
because the thing about my opinion, I like solo. Um, and kind of, and oh man, and kind of like the bad thing about the bloodline, it sounds like the bloodline shouldn't break up in my opinion. The because thing on me in my opinion, it's like if you ain't break up the New Day and for the New Day been together more than bloodline, then you shouldn't be breaking up. In my opinion, the bloodline thing, my opinion, stuff like in my opinion.
I got it, yeah.
Because the thing about because in my opinion, dealing with the bloodline and everything else like that, I don't think the books and to see the ratings go down and stuff like that. Because if you look at it, the bloodline was the best thing going on TV, besides Barbara Lashley going against the Hurt Business. Those was the only two people carrying it, and put the female wrestler Bianca Belair. I like her. She actually good
Yeah.
wrestler. Plus, if I like Ahsoka, because pretty much surprised me lately. Um, I would say Camilla, but she wasn't on TV. I Um, if I had to pick, how can I say this? Top seven, top. And plus my top 10, um, plus my top 10 wrestlers. If I had to pick my top 10 wrestlers, The Undertaker. Um, shoot, I got to pick Kane as one of them. I got to pick, dang it, well, 10 now. I got to pick Bobby Lashley, one of my top 10. That's five. Let me see.
Okay.
Kane, Undertaker. Let me see. The Rock, Undertaker, Kane, Roman Reigns. I like Bobby Lashley. I like Christian as one of my top 10. Number eight, Bret Hart, the Executioner, and number 10, I got to go Triple H. That I like
Okay.
because think about it, that shoot, the 10 wrestler, man, shoot, that's just hard to do. Because let me see.
See, Derpy's in the chat. I don't know if he was trying to get in or not.
Oh, you like come in that you could that I think I got the link in the chat. Let me see. I'll put in the chat. I'll put the link in the chat again though. Let me see. Let me see. I'll put it in the chat again. If he can't get in by the first one, I got the second one to put in there. Because the thing about my opinion, just by picking um just by picking wrestlers that's in the top 10, it's hard. It's hard to pick them. It's hard to pick top 10 wrestlers, and especially when it was so. But in my opinion, it could have been so much better. I think, in my opinion.
Well, everybody got their own criteria of what makes someone top wrestler and whatnot.
Because that on the thing about top. Did he got in? Let me see. Let me see. Did he got in yet? Because I try to see if he got in yet, but I I don't see him.
No, not yet.
Derek, you want to come in? I got the link. I don't think he. I think he got the link. Because in my opinion, that's what I think of wrestlers. I think, in my opinion, some wrestlers need to think about entertainment before skill. Because if you look at the Rock was entertaining, and plus he had skill at the same time, and that was some people forget sometimes just by being in the business of wrestling. Because you got to think about entertaining the crowd sometimes, but then my opinion, some people just might think I think about the old way. Just when I say you got to entertain the crowd, I say you got to entertain the crowd. You want to be popular. His problem was, in my opinion, it sounded like he did to work a crowd. He turned to the bloodline. That both in my opinion, just had blended together, which was a good thing in my opinion. But some people might not like me for saying it, but 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 that's what Roman Reigns is like, the best heel. Because you look at heels, the Undertaker, he was a good heel. Kane was ruthless killer as a heel. Because he made me hate him. That was the thing. Because that Randy Orton made me hate him, bro. I want to hit him so bad, bro. That he was a heel. I said, come on, man. Such man, you didn't have to do the man like that. Be, because the thing about it, shoot, he was hitting the punt kick on everybody. The punt kick before the punt kick got outlaw. He did it to Vince. He did it to Shane. He did it to old legends. Everybody could have get it. And that's the kind of heels I like, though, in my opinion. And stuff that because you look at Roman Reigns, what he be doing. Roman Reigns said everybody just could have got it. And kind of like the Usos, shoot, I think the Usos had needed the bloodline to push their brand forward. I think, shoot, they got a good tag team and stuff like that, but they get that man and lore. I think, in my opinion, like in my opinion, based on the lore that they want and lore stuff that they want and stuff like that, shoot, they need it to be up in the bloodline push their stuff. That's what I think, in my opinion. Because they must do. Bailey is cool. Because like the other one I like, how could I say this? Trish Stratus looked good, and she could have wrestled. And plus, I like Tori Wilson. Plus, I like Stacy Kibler back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I say, God, dog, man. So they got dang, dog. Half the ladies back in the day looked good, and they
Uh,
didn't care about what people were
Leader with the
saying.
Hardy Boys. Leader with the
But the
Hardy
people
Boys is pretty
now,
good.
it's sensitive, man. I say, God, dog, why y'all so sensitive? Oh yeah, yeah, boy, the leader, the Hardy Boys, and Edge, the storyline a long way. Because you can't do that now. Because you can't do that now, bro. If you try,
Dude,
because you
I
try a
remember
storyline
back in the
now,
day.
there's people talk some. It's
There you go.
Only thing for me, cause only thing for me doing wrestling right now, which I like and don't like, is in my opinion, it seems like it to me, they just push a little bit of people instead of pushing other people. They just get other champions, I think, in my opinion. But
Right.
but I could be wrong
Mm-hmm.
because you look at the champion because you look at the champions right now, what I think could be champions on the roster, and currently they could have more championships for the females. I think that would help
Oh,
out the
yeah.
female
No.
division because the female division need a how can I say this? Female division need a intercontinental title and need a United States title just for
Right.
each brand.
Okay. Well, never.
And barcode, I ask you this question:
Yeah. Yeah.
if you can have if you can have any 4 or 5 abilities of Power Rangers, and you can pick any color that you can be, which
Right.
abilities would you have as a Power Ranger you can choose?
Oh, 5 colors and abilities. Okay. First, I would get the White Ranger from Dynam Thunder power. Right.
Okay.
Second is be the Dino. Dino Charge one, yeah. Powers. I get the third one and Ninjas.
because uh
Like a
because I'm built. Okay.
right? Yeah, the Dino Charge
Hmm.
ability. Yeah, he can stay forever, right? Yeah, for the energy gem. So yeah.
All right.
I guess from
Because my
the Aqua range power. So yeah.
super strength.
Yeah, so training in the last five, yeah. For yeah. For any age.
I gotta go. Shoot. I gotta go. Water.
Yeah.
Super strength, speed, water. Um. Dang. Ah.
Third one from Ninjas the Steel. No, it's the Storm
Water.
power.
Um.
Water.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah. Then the fourth one will
And let
be
me see. Let me.
the fourth one for me is SPD powers. Yes, Sage
Oh,
for
okay. Okay.
her bit or double in power
Okay.
or make
Shit.
up yourself.
That's
Yeah,
a good one.
yeah. Then fifth will be the yes power.
Be, be
Is the force powers? Test magic that is that work
and,
right?
yeah.
Test magic. Yeah.
Oh, oh yeah. And you look at um. How can I say this? When you look at the Justice League it sounds like the Power Rangers if you look at it as a whole.
Yeah.
You look at
Yeah.
Superman's the Red Ranger. You look at Wonder Woman as the Yellow Ranger or Paint, depending on what you want.
Yeah.
Martian Manhunter is like the Blue Ranger, the smart.
Yeah.
Let me see. We got red and Trini, and Trini be like the Black Canary, the one with Green Arrow.
Yeah.
And plus the other one, the fifth one would have been Shazam. He just be there half of the time. You can't trust him anyway.
Yeah.
And and kind of like the thing about it, and not and now people Shazam too. Now that people just want to say so we've been saying this he's supposed to be serious in the second movie, but the
Yeah.
general audience we keep on saying keep it funny, and plus
Yeah.
next movie might not movie you pretty much probably can get away of just being funny in the first movie just
Yeah.
being but with the second movie you can't do that just being funny all the time because the movie
Yeah.
they have
Cannot be funny for it to be serious, right?
balance of being funny and being serious at the same time
Yeah.
and dealing with the actor too. I think some of that too that kind of helped up in the first
Yeah.
movie. I think Doctor Savannah helped just help him out and bring some mistakes in the movie
Yeah.
because shoot if a brought to um like in my opinion he just a being I think in the first one because in my opinion this should have made him grown I think in my opinion
Yeah.
on that but that's what the talk about. Some I'm been saying this. But the Gerald Armstrong keep on telling me something. I'm too hard on the movie. Oh no, that's okay. And
Yeah.
this for the second movie. Don't be just the first one. Don't try to blame me because that's what you got to go to my channel and say I was right, and they won't do that. These comic book people don't like to be
Yeah.
wrong. They do not like to be wrong. In my opinion, when you find out they're wrong, ooh, boy, those things hate that. Those things hate being wrong.
Yeah.
Because thing is true, I'm not afraid to say it. If I'm wrong, I say it. But the thing, in my opinion, is seeing like comic book people that's kind of big, who getting big, don't like to be, in my opinion.
Yeah. Fair enough, right now.
That's the thing, in my opinion, what I see. But they still think you hating based on them liking the movie. Because I look at them, I say you can like the movie, but the
Yeah.
movie still should have been more serious, just like the first one. And they kind of like, in my opinion, I kind of, I, I kind of understand why The Rock didn't want to be up in that franchise at that point. Be, because think about it, and 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 plus, in my opinion, do you hear about
For what?
they want to bring back
Well, back.
they, they want to bring back Ray just for the secret trilogy? I keep on
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, no. It's right back. Come on. They shouldn't know about Rafe right now. Not yet.
to bring back Ray.
Uh,
They want to bring back Ray. I keep on saying unless her story is new, and they don't want to bring back this back if they're gonna do that. And that's just my opinion on it. And of my opinion, they shouldn't bring back Ray if they're gonna bring back the same sequel trilogy. Because damn, about to
yeah,
why are you making the Ahsoka stick to the sequel trilogy?
yeah,
Which don't make no sense in my opinion. But so Disney, Disney, in my opinion, must want to lose money. They must want to
yeah,
lose money or something like that. That is a bad move. Unless she coming in just as a new character or something like that. That's
yeah,
the only thing that, in my opinion, that I probably could think of. Because you can't bring her back as a sequel trilogy character and expect people to accept it.
yeah, yeah,
But that is my opinion. And they kind of like the bad thing about it. Shoot, that they making all these Ahsoka shows. They're making all these Disney. I'm going to react to them trailers tomorrow to break it down and stuff like that.
okay,
But at the end, in my opinion, it would be for not in my opinion,
okay,
because you got the race on movies, man, secret
yeah,
episode 8 and 9. Yeah, you back and stuff like that. In my opinion,
yeah,
so you got to be able, in my opinion, to bring her back as
yeah,
this that's a new character.
yeah, that's right, yeah,
Just after, unless you're a new character or something, I wouldn't think of
okay.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you're lagging. Yeah,
Like that. You hear me? In
yeah,
my opinion,
yeah.
I'm kind of skeptical now. Does it every show?
Okay, yeah,
Is it to bring back Ray? Because you don't, and that's my whole fear that I got. Opinion. Well, I think about it. Um, um, in my opinion, they did. But some people think film was done dirty, but shoot, I think he was do dirty in my opinion.
um,
It's kind of bad thing in my opinion. Based uh, based on me, in my opinion, shoot that they could film was force sensitive, man,
yeah,
and they just did him like
yeah,
side character, which I didn't like
yeah,
because think about the first episode 7 movie. Don't just as a main character
yeah,
for your diversity thing and some of that.
yeah,
And, and kind of like the thing, in my
yeah.
opinion,
You're right. Hello. Yeah. Yellow.